Lots of chemtrails today. It's all perfectly normal. Today is the third day in a row of just absolutely wall-to-wall, non-stop, talking 10 jets at a time over the visible sky area. Continuous chemtrail spraying. Non-stop. Making X's and V's across the sky from all directions. The sky was blue for a little while this morning, till the chemtrails came. Look up. Yay for America. Looky there. Wow. Perfectly white sky is normal. Miller sky. That's what they call it. Miller sky. There's that haze ball where the sun should be. The indistinct blur in the sky because all the light's being diffracted. Isn't that lovely? Oh my God. My car's down right now through a series of like ridiculous problems. Just stupid shit that's like a game of mousetrap or something. It's like slow motion dominoes. Trying to figure out what the fucking deal is, and by the time I do, and there's something else is taking its place. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, on the heels of several days of chemtrail spraying. Look up, people. Look up. Up there. Look up there. Look up there, it's your death. Look up there, it's called poison. They would have people believe that it's your car exhaust and industrial waste and people doing things that is causing the bulk of the damage to our environment. And, you know, people do damage to the environment in those ways because of the things that we use and do that are handed to us and we're told to use and do, and we just do. And now we're way out on a limb, so to speak. We can't get by in this modern world without those things, and so now they have to be used. But having grown up around here, I can assure you that even with all the cars and the trucks and the industry, even when there was an aluminum smelting plant running down at Lower River Road, our skies were a dark, deep blue, our clouds were giant and puffy, and our air quality was superb all the time, especially in the winter. And now the sky is always white, and everybody has COPD. It's perfectly normal to have COPD. It's called chemically orchestrated population decline, COPD. It's perfectly normal. Just like cancer, you know. Everybody has cancer. Doctors are teaching that now because it's a fact. Everybody in the world can get cancer, and if they live long enough, will. Especially nowadays. Makes a lot of sense. So, you know, cancer's good for the economy. You know, hospice care workers and chemotherapy technicians are counting on your diagnosis for their career. Don't let them down. Do the American thing. Get cancer and slowly die. That way you create jobs for your children. Yay for America! The United Satanic Alliance of unbelievably stupid assholes. Unbelievably. Hey, look at those, look at that bank of solar panels over there. Boy, that was a big project. They spent a couple million putting in all these solar panels up here by the intersection so everybody can see how, you know, green and efficient the old power company's trying to be with their solar panels. Except they spray the They spray chemtrails until the sun is blocked out every time that it's not actually cloudy and raining here. So tell me again about how great of a deal it was that I'm sure they were subsidized by tax money too, for the power company to put in these subsidized solar panels in a place that's chemtrailed to the fucking nines all day and all night, every day and every night, where everybody has cancer. It's perfectly normal. Oh my God. I'm trying to remember the words of the Led Zeppelin song. I just keep splashing on the part. The devil mocks at every step. That's what it's been like for me lately. The devil is like got a cloak of invisibility on and he's sneaking around behind me, messing up things I work on, putting potential problems in my way, coordinating unrelated things so that they culminate in problems for me. It really almost seems that way. I mean, it does seem that way, but that's not, completely logical. However, I'm beating the Morgellons. My health's improving. My awareness is improving. My connectedness is improving. My ability to make the fucking light is not improving, but, oh well. Hey, check it out. Bonaventure, Vancouver. There's a couple of those here now. Lots of them going up. See, the jobs of the future are in hospice care. Get your training today. Isn't that great? Yes. Good venture, y'all. White hair, white beard. Oh man, I wonder if this is still going. It should be. See a light. Okay, yeah, it's still flashing. Alright. Fuck, I don't even really know what to say. I mean, it's beyond obvious. This generation is getting genocided. This isn't the first time it's happened either. You look into our history, and it's so obvious that it seems retarded that our grandparents or parents could have believed anything they were ever told in school, at least, or about our history, or fucking about anything. I mean, they gotta be fucking knuckle dragging fucking monkey people. Hey grandpa, you're smart as you are, you're a fucking moron. Hey, we gotta go to Vietnam to stop the spread of communism. Lovely, huh? Alright, I better just set that down. Something with a trip permit in the back window. So playing it cool. Guess we're still recording. I left it going just in case I got stopped. Oh, welcome to freedom. You're free to breathe all the aluminum oxide, barium, and strontium you want all day long, every day, because it's free here in the land of the free air show. Getting a sore throat. Of course, I get a sore throat every time they spray like this. People I know are just having so many problems, whether it's physical or just mental and emotional, or it's just no matter what it is. And especially the women I know they're fucking Fruit Loops. They can't they think they're acting normal or they're being reasonable when it's like every woman I meet is becoming some utterly self-absorbed, narcissist, basically, and seems to not realize that they're behaving that way, and then their behavior is blatant, and just, they'll literally, this one girl I know, she's like, trying to, tell me that our text message conversation that I'm just too negative for her. I'm like, are you like not reading the same things, or do we not speak the same languages, or do the words have different definitions? Because she's having difficulties with her car and a bunch of shit, but none of it has anything to do with me, and I can appreciate, okay, she's busy and having difficulties. I've tried to help with her car, and it was still being a problem. There's nothing more I can do about that. I try to make any contact with her at all, and I get no response. Just complete indifference, no response for days. And I'm like, hello, anybody there? Come by if you're in the area, whatever. Nothing. And then I get a message like, Jesus, I'm working. I told you I had to work. My car and this and that and blah, blah, blah. It's just this long diatribe of bitching. As if somehow I caused that to happen for her or something by sending her a text message 3 days ago saying, stop by if you're in the area. Come over and float in my, Epsom salt float tank. And whatever. It could be about anything. There's no response whatsoever. And then some negative response, and then talking shit about my mechanical abilities, and supposedly I got this guy in Longview who knows his shit, and that car's gonna get fixed right now. And I've diagnosed what the problem is. I don't know why it's happening, and it's a weird oil leak thing from the transmission of all places, coming out of the vent. Yeah, and it shouldn't be, but it is. But, since she doesn't know anything about how machines and cars operate in that manner, and apparently nobody else can solve it either. It's not my fault. It's just stupid. However they are acting is how they say you're acting. That is a narcissist textbook play. When you want to, whatever, cut your ties. I mean, I told you, if you don't want to see me, just say, hey, I've got to do my own thing and whatever. No, none of that. You won't say that. Okay, just act like a fucking bitch continually and say things that are ass backwards of what is really happening, and then pretend that you didn't say it in an ass backwards way, and then go on the no contact whatever. Okay, fine. I can read between the lines and, whatever. White hair, white beard. Alright. I'm turning this thing off now. I'm at my friend's house. Here at the old farmhouse. Boy, when this house was built, this was all pastures and fields. Bye.